What's going on, everybody?
We
We're
back.
back.
We back.
We back. We back. We back. We back.
Episode 19.
Yes, sir.
We almost at 20.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. Another
Hope y'all
week,
been doing
another
well, man.
episode, another side
Consistency
quest.
is key.
Yes,
Side quest
sir.
sessions, bro. What type of side quest y'all been on this week?
Facts. Let us know. Talk to us in the comments. Tell us what y'all been doing.
What y'all been on, man? What's been going on, man? Keyblade, what you been on, man? How your week been, man?
My week been alright. It's been rainy. Been sleepy, dog.
It's been
Been
rainy out
tired.
there in Jersey, bro.
Yeah, I've been rain been putting me out.
It's been rainy here in Chicago too. It's been pretty
Yeah,
rainy,
man.
but now it's sunny
Rain been
now.
putting me out.
It's
Let me
been sun.
sleep.
It's been sunny now. Chicago weather really bipolar, so you'll get some sun, then it'll
No,
be
it's the same
nice.
out here. Or it'll trick you and it'll be like mad sunny outside,
Yeah,
but then it's cold as fuck.
yeah. So
It's
that's
like,
how
damn it.
it's been. But I've been on PTO, so it's been cool. I've been
Hey,
chilling.
hey,
I
man.
needed some time off for real.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck you mean tomorrow? My bad. I just seen a post for fucking Harry Potter, and I'm assuming it's for the new series that they doing on HBO Max, but it's just like a post of the new actor playing Harry with the Gryffindor Quidditch cloak on, and then the caption just says tomorrow, and I'm like, the fuck you mean by that?
They doing another show, right? For Harry Potter, they're doing like when.
Yeah, they're doing a show because Harry Potter was just movies, 8 movies,
So what are
and
they
I
gonna
watched
do?
them
Are they gonna
bitches
do the?
faithfully.
They're gonna do
They're
the
doing a show
story
now.
like from the
Yeah, they're
beginning, I
doing.
guess.
Yeah, they're doing the show now, but this time the show is going to stick more closely to the books than the movies did.
How do you feel about it? Are you excited about it?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. I'll always be excited for Harry Potter stuff. I just don't fuck with the creator of Harry Potter.
Yeah, everybody say they don't fuck with J.K. Rowling, whatever her name
However
is.
the fuck you say that shit. Yeah, apparently she's like
She was
racist
like,
and
yeah,
transphobic and shit. So I was
transphobic
like,
and racist.
yeah. I was like, don't get me wrong. I love your work. You just a horrible person.
Damn, bro. That
So, you
always
know.
sucks when you find out like the person who created something that you really love is terrible. I heard that the English voice actor for like Ed is an asshole or he's a terrible person or so he did something. I don't know. Somebody told me something.
Mm,
It was like, yeah,
that's
man, he's not
terrible.
a good person. I was like,
Please don't tell me that.
yeah, like I don't really want to like, god damn, like that's one of my favorite characters. I'm a forever hear that man's voice acting. So it's like, damn, like but I get it though. You got to make sure you let
I was
niggas
about to
know.
say,
Look,
if you
man,
really want to hear his voice actor do some comedic shit, go watch Oron High School Host Club.
that's what my girl. That's one of her favorite actually anime. She just put that on for Snow a couple days ago, like when we left to go get
Yeah,
something.
you
And I
watch
was
that in
like,
English. His voice actor is there playing
I,
Tamaki.
see, I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah. Once you like sit down and watch the episode, it's no mistake.
It's gonna be Ed, bro.
He didn't change the voice at all. It's the
It's gonna
same
be
motherfucker.
Ed and that shit. That's gonna throw me off. Kid, we'll be like, why is Ed in a
He
boys'
did not
club right
change his
now,
voice at
nigga?
all. He just kept it the same. Well, that anime is so funny. So funny. So
That,
good but so funny.
yeah, my girl really likes it.
Yeah, that shit came out when I was in, I think,
Yeah,
middle
she
school.
told me it was old, but I was looking at it, I was like, oh yeah, this is old. It has old animation for sure. It look like one
Mm-hmm.
of them slice of life animes. That's a classic. Came out in what the two?
Oh,
It come out in the two
speaking,
thousands or something.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of animes, you know what? I'm just gonna jump straight into this week on Crunchyroll because I got a anime I need to talk about that I ended up binging over the course of 2 weeks.
Let's speak on it.
Um, it was an anime called Tales of the Wedding Ring, and this anime is an 18 plus anime in the way of that they just show bare titties,
You see bare titties?
like nipple and all bare titties. Only thing that they really like cut off was the lower regions, but other than that,
What
titties
was the name
everywhere.
of it?
Tales of the Wedding Ring. But the thing of it is, like, it wasn't like one of those overly sexualized animes where
Oh
every
yeah,
character is
I
like
see
bearing titties
this.
everywhere. It's just like the main cast are the ones that are just like showing titties.
Hmm.
But the point of the story is, so you get the main character Sato. When he's 8 years old, he meets one of the other main characters, Hime. She comes through a fucking magical portal with her grandfather. And he just happens to see the light and he goes running to where it is in the middle of the night. He sees her coming out the portal and she's like, "Hey, what's your name?" He goes, "I'm Sato." She's like, "Okay, I'm Hime." She was like, "Listen, don't tell anybody what you just saw." She was like, if you don't tell anybody, I'll be your best friend." He was, "Oh, all right, cool."
He was 8.
So she ended up, yeah, he was 8 at the time. So she ended up living there with him, going to school with him for like 10 years. And then once that 10 years came, they went to school, everything was normal, everything was cool. Then by the end of their school day, actually in the middle of their school day, she was like, "Hey, um, I'm going back home." He's like, "What? What do you mean going home? School ain't done yet." She was like, "No, no, no, I'm going back to where I came from." He was like, "Oh," and he felt some kind of way about it because like as long as he's known her, she wore two rings around her neck.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she explained it to him. She was like, "Oh yeah, one of these is gonna go to whoever it is that I'm gonna marry." And she was like, "You can't have one," basically teasing him about it. And so she goes through the portal. The portal is like lingering open, and he's like standing there. He's like, "You know what? What the fuck am I doing here?" And he runs through the portal and sees her about to get married at a fucking altar.
She
And
she from another
he steps through.
world?
Yeah, yeah. She's from a whole nother world. Like she's still human, but she's from another world.
Okay.
He runs through the portal, sees her about to get married. Then the wedding gets crashed by some type of monster, and the monster is about to attack Sato. So she runs to him and then kisses this man, and then the ring suddenly teleports onto his finger. So now because of her actions, he is now known as the Ring King because she was known as a ring princess. And whoever the ring princess marries becomes the ring king.
It can be anybody, or she has to pick somebody specifically.
It can be anybody. Well, basically, she would need to have a bond, some type of bond with this person.
Got you. Okay.
So he ended up becoming the ring king. She was like, "Hey, use my light magic on this sword and then kill that monster." So he did, but he ended up passing out because he's never used magic before and it pretty much drained him. So fast forward, he wakes up. They explain the whole situation to him, what he has to do now. Even like now, you in the shit. You was like, "There's no going back.
Oh,
There's
you got
nothing
a
you can do to
mission
change
now.
it."
Now you got to lock
Yeah.
in.
So now they traveling to go find the other ring princesses, and the other princesses come from different races. So you got one that's a dwarf, one that's an elf, one that's a cat person, and then another one that's a dragon.
It's 4 of them in total.
Five. You got the human, the dwarf, the elf, the cat, and the dragon.
Got you.
Um, so he's traveling and going to find all of them. Most of them already know about their duty ahead of time. So, the dragon, she was willing to do it because she was like, "I already know what the deal is, so it's whatever." The cat, her race of people pride strength over anything else. So she was like, "Yeah, listen, I'm not giving you the ring unless you can beat me in a fight. And he lost twice. Third time, he
This
was
his
still gonna
first time
lose.
ever fighting, right?
Yeah,
So he wasn't no nigga who had like combat prowess. He wasn't
nope, nope,
regular
none of
high
that.
school
He
kid
was a regular nigga.
that
He was
got
a
dragged
regular
into a
nigga
magical situation.
because he couldn't let go of the girl that he been living with for the past 10 years.
Okay.
Um, so eventually he ends up getting the ring from the cat girl. The elf girl, her brother was like preventing the whole thing. She was like raised sheltered, like she never left outside of her castle, type of shit.
Oh, okay.
But he ended up getting it from her too. And the final one, they got into some shit where they tried to fight the big bad of the show, which is the Abyss King, and they ended up losing and being put in a situation where they're like surrounded by like a horde of fucking monsters that they can't fight. So old girl grandpa teleports them back to his world. It was like, hey, listen, you tried, you failed, all is lost. Go
Mm-hmm.
live your life. Now I'm watching it and I'm pretty much locked in for the story overall. But what was pissing me off is because the way the ring mechanic works is that the deeper the bond that you have with each ring princess, the stronger you become.
Okay.
But he was so focused on building a bond and a relationship with one bitch.
Or he's
And I'm
supposed
like,
to like build it with all of
with
them.
all of them. And I'm like, bro, please lock in. Lock in. I know you got genuine feelings for her,
I was about to say,
but you're
don't he
not
like
gonna
this
get
girl?
stronger. Yeah, this is the one that told you that he met when he was 8 and she lived with for 10 years. So he legitimately likes her. And I'm like, I understand your feelings, but you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. You're not gonna get
You
more
ain't gonna
powerful
reach
if
nothing if
you
you don't.
not
Yeah,
bonding with the other fucking women. Lock the fuck in.
do what you got to do, brother.
Lock the fuck in. And like most of the time they was like, hey, the best way to build a strong bond and to get powerful quick is fucking. Go fuck your wives. And he was like, nah, 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 nah. He was like, if I'm fucking anybody, it's gonna be her and only her. And I was like, bro, please lock in.
So this nigga got
Please.
isekai to a world and got a bunch of bitches.
Basically.
This is
And I'm like,
crazy,
dog, please
Keyblade.
lock in.
I'm
I was like,
dead.
how like at one point they got trapped in a underground library by one of the original ring princesses, and she's like, yeah, so the gate that y'all came through is now sealed by a very strong magical barrier. And like, you're not powerful enough to break it, so guess what you gotta do? Go build stronger bonds with your wives. And she's like, you know what's the best way to do that? There's a room back there, go in that room. And they go in the room and it's a fucking bed. Yeah, nigga, you know what time it is. Get to fucking.
Yo, this anime is crazy. I'm
like,
dead. I didn't
like
even think
she's
it was like
watching,
this.
like she's watching on her mystical orb. She's like, yeah, get the fucking. She's like, I want to observe how you interact with other races. Get to fucking if you want to get out of this bitch.
Yo, what? Yo.
He ends up not fucking any of them. First of all, like it was like the original one, the human girl. She also had strong feelings for him, but eventually she was like, you know what? My personal feelings for him is getting in the way of him getting stronger and him building bonds with the rest of y'all. So she was like, I'm not going to stand in y'all way anymore. If y'all want to go after him and build stronger bonds, go for it. I'm not going to stop you anymore.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? That's some character growth for you. I was now this nigga doing the fucking opposite. I'm like, bro. But he ended up getting stronger to the point where he can break out of there because of his fucking wives. They all stayed in the room together without him. And this is where they had that big talk. And she's like, I'm not going to stand in y'all way anymore. And then all five of them forming a bond with each other was unexpected because that didn't happen with the previous Ring King. It's like the
Oh,
wives of the
okay.
previous Ring King never build bonds with each other, so they didn't know that the five of them building a bond together would make him more powerful. Also,
So he did it differently.
yeah, he did it differently. I was getting like irritated at the way that he kept neglecting his other wives in favor of her. So when I got done with season two, I went and looked up the manga. I was like, does this nigga like do anything with his other wives? Because like, bro is just like ignoring them. Like like
I'm
like he
dead.
acknowledges their feelings for him, but he just fucking
He
disregards
don't
them. And I'm
never
like,
do shit about it though.
yeah, he just disregards them. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? So I went and looked up the manga. Apparently, he does like end up uh actually, getting with them and like forming deeper bonds with them. Because like apparently at the end of the manga, it's shown that he has kids with all five of his wives.
This nigga, yo,
And I was like, well, what the fuck? I was like, I hope we get a third season because I need to see his character development from I'm only fucking this bitch to oh yeah, I have all my other wives.
this Sato, is he a cool
That-
character though?
yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Like once he realized what he had to do, he immediately locked into it. He was like, all right, bet I'm gonna defeat the Abyss King. If it because like the Ring Princess's fate is for them to find the Ring King and defeat the Abyss King. And if they can't do that, then the cycle just constantly repeats itself until the Abyss King is defeated. So that was his goal. They ended up doing that in season two. They defeated him. They defeated the Abyss itself. But then you had an underlying issue on the final episode where the emperor of the Imperial City basically tried to assassinate this nigga.
Try to
And
take this
then
nigga out.
yeah, because he's like, this motherfucker is too powerful. He was like, we can't like leave him alive and then hope that he doesn't turn on us and tries to like,
Destroy us.
yeah. So he sent some people to assassinate him, and then they report back. They like, hey yo, so this nigga's gone. They're like, the fuck you mean gone? Yeah, him and his wives, they out, they gone. Apparently, these motherfuckers teleported back to his world and left a note behind. It was like, hey, so we're gonna go enjoy our honeymoon. Peace out. And I'm like, okay, well, that's potential for season three. Apparently, season two had just wrapped up at the end of 2025, so probably not gonna get a season three until like probably next year.
That sounds like an interesting anime though.
No, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but like this is just be prepared to see titties if you decide to watch it. It's like it's titties everywhere, and it's only with the main, uh, like his wives basically.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only ones that are showing titties in the show. Everybody else, you don't see nothing. It's just them.
That's
So
funny.
like it's not like a high school of the dead situation where every single situation is over sexualized like a motherfucker.
Right.
No, it's just his wives, and it's for the purpose of showing you that this is what this nigga needs to do to get more powerful.
Okay. I'm gonna have to peep that. The fighting good?
The fighting's decent. Fighting's decent. Like I said, he has no prior fighting ability, so you can't really expect too much. Like his wife of the cat people, she can fight
Okay.
because her race of people are basically like a warrior type of race.
Got you.
So they pride themselves on strength and fighting. And then the dwarf girl, she knows how to fight also, and so does the dragon girl. But the other two, they had to like work on their magic in order to like get more powerful enough to help him in situations. But
What would
yeah,
you rate this one though?
um, It's like a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Solid 8 out of 10. The story was decent. Um, Action was decent. Animation was. I didn't like the colorways that they chose. It's like they made everything look like overly soft and like glowy.
Hmm.
Know how when new animes do with that shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I didn't particularly like that, but everything else was pretty decent.
You know, I'm gonna have to peep that. That actually sounds interesting. Got an interesting
Yeah.
premise.
And then everything else on Crunchyroll was JJK Megumi fighting Receipt Man.
Reggie Star.
Fighting Receipt Man. I feel like why you gotta wear the receipts?
We talked about this, Keyblade. This is
I
just the
I
choice.
understand. I'm just saying.
This is just the choice of how they wanted to depict Reggie Star, man.
I get it. I get it. But I'm still stuck on it because like, why you gotta wear them?
He
Why
got
can't you
receipts,
just?
man. Family Dollar receipts on his body, dog. On me. That shit.
Then Megami uses the gymnasium for his domain expansion.
My boy Megami was boxing, man. It was a beautiful
Honestly,
thing.
my favorite part about that episode was at the end where they just walked up to each other and squared up
Yeah.
and started throwing them bitches. I was like, yeah, that's
I
what I
love
needed
the
right
weight
there.
battle they had. This
Mm-hmm.
nigga dropping houses on this nigga. This nigga dropping the
Dropping
elephant on
cars,
this nigga.
houses. It's
Like,
like,
it's like, yeah,
which
no.
one was gonna give out first, fuck boy?
It was a great episode, great animation. I can't wait to see the episode. I really it got me excited to see that episode with Yuta in the
Oh
new colony
yeah,
with those extremely strong sorcerers. Like that shit is gonna be super great
yeah.
to watch, bro. And he's gonna go
He got like 33 points already, right?
35, I think it is. Yeah,
35. Okay.
35. So he just trying to get right. That's gonna be a great episode. I think that episode's gonna be a little bit longer than normal. I think it's gonna be 27 minutes.
Mm.
Instead of like the 22 that we get, I believe, or 21 usually that we get. So that episode, I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, Megami, I mean, I read the manga, so I knew it was gonna happen. But like, it was cool to just see my boy move the way he was moving, man. My boy was
Yeah,
really in
that
his
man, when he was
domain
throwing
doing
them
his
bitches,
things, bro. I was like, all right,
he was
bro.
throwing them bitches at the end. It was like, you know what? Fuck it, square up.
And then he ran into that girl at the end, and she was like, "I'm cute."
Mm.
And he was like, "You're gonna spare me?" And he was like, "Shut up," and passed out, nigga. I was like, such a mega me way to end the episode, dog. Then Angel pops up at the end, yo. So it's gonna be
Mm.
cool to see how Angel move and operate. Their curse technique is gonna be cool to see too. I think Jacob's ladder. Yeah, Jacob's ladder is gonna be lit. We getting to a place where they're going Sukuna's gonna pop back up. Gojo's about to get free. It's a lot of great things that's about to happen. I'm assuming we're probably gonna get all of that in the next season because those are some big moments, and I see them breaking
Well,
that down.
I think they're only doing 3 seasons. This is just part one.
Um, they're doing it like that in parts.
Yeah, so this is the episode with Yuta is that's gonna be the end of part one.
Okay, okay.
How long they're gonna be on break for after that, I don't
We
know.
don't know, but got you. Okay. But yeah, that episode was really fucking good, dog. That if we rating the episodes, their episodes have been good, good nines, 9.5s. That Maki episode was a 10 for me.
Oh yeah, I
I
love
love
that
that
episode. That
episode.
episode was so good.
That shit was really
Episode was
good.
so
Shit,
good.
the episode of with Yuta and Yuji fighting for the first time and Choso fighting Nayo, like all of those, a lot of those episodes are really good. So they've been cooking, and they've been smoking shit. Um, the last thing I didn't watch the new episode of The Sentence to Be a Hero. Um, I did not
I
watch.
did. It was all right. It was good.
It was cool. Um,
Yeah, I ain't gonna get into it until you watch it.
yeah, yeah, we could get into that on the next one if we even think about that one too much. But then, new Fire Force came out, right? Yeah,
Yep. Um,
Despair Satanist
it was a lot of
or
talking.
Saint. Yeah, Saintness,
There's a lot of talking.
Saintess.
Apparently there was like one major change from the manga to the anime for that particular episode,
Mm-hmm. What did they say it
where
was?
the captain of one of the squads. So when the cataclysm started happening, everybody started getting engulfed in the blue black flames or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That one captain that was with the pink haired chick got swallowed up first.
Oh,
Apparently,
you talking about the
that was a change
oh
because in Adola, that shot that she took at Shinra, instead of Sho taking the hit for him, Shinra actually got hit by it. And
mm,
then that one captain that started getting swallowed by the flames first ended up using their ability to save Shinra, and that's what caused them to start getting
um
engulfed by the flames. And then the whole thing with Captain Obi getting
yeah.
his shit split open.
Ah, that shit
But
hurt
apparently
my
that was
heart.
like the one significant change that they made.
Got it. Yeah, because Captain Obi dying, that shit hurt my heart. I knew it was gonna happen, but that's my
And
boy, bro.
it was so
It
smooth
was
too.
so smooth, so sudden. It was like, nigga, we're not about to
It
build this
was
up at all,
so
brother. We're killing
smooth.
him. Like, this is what has
Yeah,
to
there was no
happen.
build up
And I
for
was
it. His
saying it, I was like,
doppelganger just
damn, bro,
walked
he
up
is the
behind him,
hope
was
of
like,
the
"Hey,
like.
look."
He ain't killed him, and then they got engulfed. I'm like, damn, bro, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, this shit is, oh my
And
god.
then Benny
But
Maru was like, "Hey, let's drink.
let's drink it up,
Drink
homies.
to the
My
end of the
people. I
world, my
love
guy."
Benny Real. He's like, look, man, we did what we could do. We can't do nothing about this, nigga. So let's drink,
He
bro.
was like,
Like,
"Hey, Shinra fell to despair. That's it. That's
he
it for
said, let
us.
him do it.
Y'all want some of this
Soon
liquor
as
or what?"
Obi, bro, soon as Obi got he in there turning up, show like, no, you cannot give in to despair, brother. Try to talk
Brother,
this like,
please.
brother, come on. It's like, no, my brother.
Brother.
It's killed
Brother,
my boy.
please.
Captain Obi, a goat. Oh my god, I love Captain Obi, dog. That was so sad. But yeah, that episode was really good. Once again, this is another one of
And
those
then at the end
episodes.
of the episode, that whole cliffhanger
Let's
with
go.
Arthur gripping his sword again.
Excalibur, bro. A goat.
I
A
was
goat
like,
never
what in the fuck?
disappears, Keyblade. He never
That man just floating
disappears.
around in space.
No legs. I don't need
It's
him.
just no leg. He barely got a torso. He's just floating around in space. Oh, my sword's back. Let me hold on to that real quick.
Ha!
Nigga, why are you
Yeah,
still
bro.
alive?
Yeah, I don't know what you doing in space, brother. No oxygen, but hey, you
Like
locked
what you
in. You
why are
got
you
the
still
ring
alive? You're
on,
floating around in space. That
defying
man just took a
everything.
leisure nap in space,
It's fucking
regardless of him
Arthur,
not
dog.
having a lower body.
We love Arthur, bro. Nigga different, Keyblade.
He got a lower body, one hand missing, and
Yeah. This nigga
he
don't got
just
nothing, bro.
he
Looking.
just chilling up there.
But I'm really excited to see that. Another one of those episodes that's kind of it didn't build up. It had some good like important moments, but it was just pushing things forward. I feel like it's building up. I'm pretty sure that the
Yeah,
next
because the next
episode's gonna be the
episode
final,
is
right?
Shinra turning into his like devil
Yeah,
form or
devil
something like
form and
that.
all of that. And yeah, he's probably gonna. They're probably gonna. Hopefully they do. People were saying they wanted to see if they get a Soul Eater remake. It would be a good time to do it, but at the same time,
I doubt they're gonna
the
do it with all
original
their
wasn't
focus.
bad. Yeah, the original
Yeah, I
wasn't
doubt
bad,
they're
even
gonna
though it
do it
left
with
a
all
lot
their
out.
focus on Fire Force right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't see
Because
them
for
doing it.
them to do a remake and to like have it come out right after the end of Fire Force, they would have had to been animating that at the same time that they were Fire Force, and that's just splitting their focus.
I hope they make a Fire Force video game eventually, bro.
That would be interesting.
Fire Force fighting game or something like that. They got enough characters. Something
And
cool.
then the last thing for me on Crunchyroll
Mm-hmm.
was Jack of all trades. Um so he made it out the dungeon. They ended up making it out the dungeon. He ended up, saving his students. But then he started boxing with old girl. And she got this man on the fence because like she's casting spells without saying the spell. She's just casting
Just
them
doing
shits.
it.
Yeah. And like doing them in repetition. Like she used one spell called explode where it just sends like fireballs at you. And she's like consecutively throwing them shits. and they're appearing. The spell circles are appearing above him, and like five of them bitches appear above him. They all just start firing off consecutively. He's like, "How the fuck are you doing that?" And he's like genuinely confused, trying to figure it out. How the fuck are you doing that? But then
She
his
cast
sword got
triple
his
magic.
yeah his sword got some new hacks on it. The sword that he gets from the black dragon scale that he recovered the second time he fought it. Um,
Okay.
so his sword, he calls them stances, but they're really just different configurations.
Of his sword.
Yeah, but like I said, he calls them stances, but nigga, they're
Does he stand
configurations.
different?
No, that's what I said. It's a fucking
So I was to
configuration. It
say,
ain't no
like,
fucking
do we hold
stance.
his sword different? Like, do we like hold it like?
Cause like one stance, like the sword extends.
Oh
One
yeah,
stance, it turns into a fucking shield.
sword configuration. Keep it
Another
lit.
stance,
That's not.
it turns into like a Renji type of thing where it can
It's not a
like shoot out
stance,
and wrap
nigga.
around somebody.
It's
I'm
not a
like, bro, that's not a
stance.
stance. Those are configurations, please.
It's all right, bro. It's all right.
But the main part of the episode is that he uses a stance where it like shoots out and like wraps around kind of like Renji's sword from Bleach. Um he like grabs old girl with it and she's like this magic feels familiar. And then she like really looks at his face and she's like, "Are you Oren?" And he's like, "Who the fuck is you?"
Oh, she know this nigga.
Yeah, remember I told you this is the girl from his childhood.
Oh, okay.
She thought he was
He
dead.
don't remember her.
He doesn't remember her at all, but she thought he was dead. And she's
Oh,
like, "They told me you was dead." He was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then she's like, "You know what? I don't want to fight. Fight's over. Don't make me fight you. I don't want to fight you." And
fight.
then she ends up splitting. And then she's like, they go to her when she's by herself, and she's like, "I have to fight him." She was like, "What kind of cruel twist of fate is that?" And then
That's crazy.
his students are like, "Do you know that lady?" He was like, "I have no idea who she is." And then it cuts to the guild master,
Uh huh.
and apparently he knows all about Oron's past, like every detail of this man's past. Apparently, because when they first found out that Oron had killed the Black Dragon by himself, he started like panicking a little bit. He's like, by himself. He's like, wait, he he remembers his power. He was like, no, he did it by other means. He was like, oh, okay, good,
What the
good.
fuck? This nigga Orin is somebody legendary, nigga.
And then, like I said, it cuts to the guild master, and he's like chilling by himself, and
Yeah.
he's like, to think that this nigga killed the Black Dragon on his own with a power separate than the one that he, actually
Actually
has.
has, and he's not aware of.
He was like, he still doesn't remember a thing. He was like, that means he can keep working for me. He's like, that's right, keep dancing for me. All of y'all keep dancing for me. And he's like gripping like his shoulder because he doesn't have an arm. And he's like gripping his shoulder anytime he mentions Orin. I'm like, nigga, did Orin take your arm off? Like, what's going on?
And it's not like Orin mad old or nothing like that. So it's
He's
like,
not. He's 18.
yeah, like what? I'm in a
And
damn,
yeah, and I'm
bro.
just like, what in the fuck is going on?
That's interesting. They doing a good job at
But
like
he's
giving
like,
you some
yeah,
more fucking twists in the story.
yeah, he doesn't remember shit. He still works for me. It's like, keep dancing for me, bitch. Do my bidding. I was like,
Yo,
oh
and this is the
no.
guild master
Yeah,
of a certain guild or just all guild, like
all
all
guilds.
guilds. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
Wow.
like, dog, what is going on? Like, what kind of pass do you got?
And then after that, the episode it was a after that was
Yeah,
no more.
episode was done. Yeah. I was like,
When that
what kind of
what that was
pass do you
episode
got?
12.
Um, hold up. Yep,
Episode
episode 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, I gotta catch up. I'm on episode 8 right now. That
Oh
sounds
yeah.
fucking great. Oh my god, I'm happy to see that the story, because like this, I was watching it and I'm like, this story is actually really fucking good. Like it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
fucking good. I'm not saying it's anything groundbreaking, but like for one of those animes that like you're not looking at it like as a S tier anime, maybe a A rank anime or something like that, where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
the animation isn't the craziest, but it's not bad. Like, and the story
Yeah.
isn't something that you possibly haven't seen before, but
Yeah,
it's
like they're
something,
handling the story well
yeah, but it's
as far
something
as
that,
like dropping like crumbs
yeah, giving you those twists,
every now and
those
again. Yeah.
developments with the characters, those developments with the story. So like even with you telling me about that, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Even him fighting her, and like, of course he doesn't know it, but like the more things he's finding out about his past and who he may have been, and him being so young, that's why I'm like, it ain't like he's old or anything like that. So like,
Yeah.
what did you do? Like,
Like when he was a kid, he was like a powerful kid.
yeah, and I remember you telling me that, and I understand that from his lore too, kind of about how they just talk about him.
And like Oliver, when they were kids, he used to train with Oliver a lot. And
Yeah, but it sounds
like
like with the
Oliver
Guild
beat him, and
Master,
Oliver was like pissed and was like, "Why would you let me beat you?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking
it
about.
sounds
You're
like
just better than
the
me."
Guild Master is like, nah, this nigga has like,
Yeah, the Guildmaster definitely knows. He definitely knows about
and he only must be
whatever.
using like
What?
a fraction of his power.
Yeah, like he definitely knows how powerful he is.
Yeah, that's interesting. I can't wait to actually catch up on that. I hope that's not the last episode. 12. Hopefully they're gonna
Actually,
end
I
it.
don't even know if this anime is doing seasons or if it's gonna be like an episodic thing. That I don't know.
Yeah,
That
because
didn't feel like a season finale.
mm-hmm.
So it could still be going on. I'm actually about to look it up.
See if anything else is coming out for that. And did you have a chance while you looking that up? Did you have a chance to see the new Baki?
No, you know what? I never got into Baki.
Really? Baki is fucking, yeah.
Yeah,
Baki is really
my
good.
my boy, uh, my boy was like really into Baki. I never got into Baki.
Yeah, Baki is really good. The new anime is really good. He's fighting like an ancient samurai. Like Baki is always fighting some wild shit, but like it's always the ante has always been upped.
I think, I think what made me not really get into it is the character designs.
Yeah, they do look a little goofy.
Yeah, and like over muscly, and
Yeah,
I'm just like this.
but like it
This
may.
doesn't make me. It visually, it doesn't make me want to watch it.
I understand. Yeah, definitely. I think they try to do that to help you understand the power scaling of certain people.
Mm.
But overall, the anime, I think it was only 10 or maybe in 13 episodes. It's probably going in parts though. So I know Baki usually comes out all at once sometimes, or it comes in parts. So we're probably getting parts for this one because the way that the season ended, I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get another episode, but this is gonna be coming in
Oh
parts, and
shit,
that's
that
on
was the
Netflix.
season finale.
It was. That's what I was asking because I was like, 12 is that number. Sometimes they end things on.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that
yeah. Make sure
was.
y'all watching Baki. Baki is really
But it
good.
did get greenlit for season two
Oh,
already,
okay. That's good.
so they should be working on that.
And
Damn,
it's
I did
another
not think that was. That didn't feel like a season finale.
tragic. It's all right. It happens. Anime sometimes you don't know how they
Yeah,
gonna
they just
stop.
cut it.
Yeah,
They
you
just be like, "All
don't.
right, that's
Yeah,
it."
all right, that's it. And then you be like, oh, okay, I'm ready for the next episode. It's like, no, brother, that was the season finale. It's like, oh shit, was not aware. Was not aware. But another anime too, JoJo Steel Ball Run. JoJo's
JoJo
Bizarre
pose,
Adventure.
pose.
Steel Ball Run is very, very fire. And the only did one episode. I heard that they were actually kind of trashing Netflix and like the creator of the manga about it because they asked him like, "Yo, when is the next episode coming out? Because you really don't really tell you on Netflix, don't really say anything." And he was
Hmm.
like, they've been working really
Whenever it comes
hard
out.
and everything is cool. And basically he was like, I would love to know when it comes out too. Basically, like, I don't even fucking know, bro. And it's like, oh shit. And the first episode was 47 minutes. So it was a nice, good long episode, but it starts the story off really well. That it makes you I will say the good thing about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is like he really if he picks a timepiece, he has his characters already that he has in this world, and he sets them in that world, and then he kind of
Hmm.
just goes from there. And I fuck with that. Like I always fuck with that because whenever all the JoJo parts that I've watched, like they've all been to me very fucking entertaining and very fucking good and like just fun to watch. So I can't. Hopefully, it starts to come out consistently, but definitely when you get a chance, peep it. If you haven't, it's part 7 of the
Yeah, I heard JoJo had a lot of
yeah, it's
parts.
part 7 now. So, and I think it's still, I think JoJo is still ongoing. I'm not too sure.
All right, I think that's it for this week on Crunchyroll. Unless you had another one.
No, I think that was it. The other animes
Yeah.
I'll probably be watching. I know I didn't watch Hell's Paradise and Golden Kayumi and stuff like that. So I'll review those in
Mm,
the next episode. But yeah, bro, that would be it on this week on Crunchyroll. We will be back on the next one with some more fire.
yes, sir.
We could
And let's
also
jump into that Spider-Man trailer.
let's go, Tom Holland.
Yeah, let's jump into that Spider-Man
Let's
trailer.
go.
I am so ready for this fucking movie.
I'm excited, bro. I'm
It
excited.
looks like it's gonna be
I'm
so
excited,
good.
bro.
It looks like
I
it's gonna
haven't
be
been
so
excited
so
for a
good.
Marvel movie in a very fucking long time. So of
Like,
course I'm excited for Doomsday, but like not one of those movies that they come out during, kind of like the main year, middle of the year type shit or
mm-hmm,
something. Like those movies that we got last year, anything the year before, it's kind of been a little lackluster. The shows have kind of been holding things up. So
right.
it's nice to see that they still giving Spider-Man the right treatment, man. Giving it so much
Mm-hmm.
comic book lore in the trailer. Like, oh my God. Like,
And going through this trailer at the beginning, you see him like looking at an old live stream of
mm-hmm.
Ned and MJ about
Yeah.
their getting into MIT,
Living life.
and he's just like
Looking like the most
he
depressed man on earth.
yeah, he just like pulls the mask down and just
It
like
just
back drops off the
then they zoom
beam.
into the mask and the breathing. I'm like,
Yeah, you
oh,
get the
that's
shot
clean.
inside the
Yeah.
mask. I was like, oh, this is so
Clean.
good.
Clean. We
I
about to
was
get
like,
some good action, bro.
Daniel Destin Cretton,
About to
boy.
get some good action, bro.
Oh my
Get to
god.
see our boy Punisher, John Berthal.
And, yo, and their relationship is so like perfect. And the
Yeah.
fact that he's calling him Frank means that they already been around
Yeah,
each
they've
other for a
already
good
had
long
some
minute.
time. So hopefully when we see that special, it's going to give us some stuff, some more stuff to kind of see
Cause like
how they are
Brand
so
New
linked.
Day takes place 4 years after No Way Home.
Okay.
So Ned and MJ have already gone off to MIT and graduated
And
from MIT.
graduated. Yeah,
So
everything
now
is
they're back in
past.
New
Yeah,
York.
everything is there, and they don't remember him because the last movie he had to make them forget
Hmm.
who he
And he made
was.
the promise to like tell them to like come and find them and remind them of who he is, but then he
Mm-hmm.
ended up not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I seen this creator on TikTok named Sammy J. Shout out to him because I see a lot of his videos on my
Shout
feed.
out, Sammy J.
Um, he brought up that Brand New Day is probably gonna be like a reverse story of Spider-Man 2 from Tobey Maguire.
That's what it said. That's what it seems like.
Where instead of because with Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man 2, he abandoned being Spider-Man
Right.
in favor of being Peter Parker.
Right.
This time around, Tom Holland abandons being Peter Parker in favor of being Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And you can see through the trailer because, like, when you get the context that this takes place 4 years after No Way Home, and that they've already went to MIT and graduated from MIT and now are back in New York City, it now makes sense that he's having this kind of turmoil within himself because now his Peter Parker facade is starting to come back
Yeah.
because now they're back in town and he hasn't seen them for
Yeah.
4 years.
He can't just
So
focus
he
on
was
what he's
able,
doing.
yeah, he was able to focus on being Spider Man
Yeah.
while they were
He could
gone.
just fight crime and not really think about it. And now that they're here
Hmm.
and he might see him in a coffee shop or just see him anywhere,
Hmm.
Ned or MJ, that shit shakes him. And it's like it starts to tear those layers down of like, all of that despair and sadness that he was already feeling when he had made that promise
It's
initially.
all coming to the
Yeah,
surface.
because he knew
And
he
we
knew what he did in the last movie and how it was gonna make him feel, but he ate that shit. He was like, I gotta eat that shit, and now this is the result of him eating that shit and seeing what he is and what it's gonna make him become. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen to Pete in this shit, bro. Because I know he's
and
supposed to change.
he's getting organic webbing.
Mm-hmm.
Like his powers are going through a change. And again, it's similar to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2, where his powers stopped working because he
Yeah.
couldn't figure out who he wanted to be, whether he wanted to be Spider-Man or Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
And his powers started going on the fritz. This time, his powers are going on the fritz for basically the same thing,
Yeah.
but his powers are like evolving rather than
Yeah.
just not working.
Right. And I know people were
And
thinking we're gonna get that like that monstrous like form
oh
of
yeah,
Spider Man.
Man Spider. They're
Yeah.
not doing Man Spider.
I don't think they're
They're
gonna
not.
do that.
They're not doing Man Spider. There's no
I don't
possible
think they're
way
gonna
that they're
do
doing.
Man
If they
Spider.
do Man Spider, it will ruin
I feel like yeah,
everything.
that's gonna fuck shit up if they do that, dog.
It will ruin everything if they decide to do Man Spider. Um, Other people were thinking that they're going to do the other. Um, but that would involve them having to explain the spider totems
Right.
and
They would have to
the
break
web of
that.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would need to explain the spider totems, the web of
They would
life,
have to go a little bit deeper
all
into the
of that
Spider-Man
shit.
lore to do that, and
Yeah,
they probably can't
but
do
so
that in
they're
that
probably
movie.
not going to
Yeah,
do that either.
yeah,
This is more than likely just going to be him having an upgraded power set
yeah. That's what I was assuming. He's gonna get stronger.
rather than because like people were coming to that conclusion because of the way his eyes went black
Yeah,
during the trailer. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be an upgraded power set for him.
that's what I was
I was like,
assuming.
if anything, the eyes are probably gonna be like an organic version of his instant kill when he had the Iron
Mm-hmm.
Spider suit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, so
Cause he
that's
don't got
probably
none of that shit anymore. He's just normal
yeah,
old
because when he
Pete
had the
right
regular
now.
Stark Tech suit in Homecoming, the instant kill, well, that's the first place it popped up.
Yeah.
And then the second time it popped up was in Endgame, where
Oh
he had the
yeah.
gauntlet,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, hey, keep this away from him. He
Mm-hmm.
grabbed it and started going. Then he got surrounded. He was like, activate instant kill,
Oh yeah.
and and started hammering everybody.
I
I
love
think
that
that's gonna
fucking
be
movie.
that. I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be what that is.
That makes a lot of fucking sense because, like I was saying, he doesn't have any Stark tech or anything like that. Mary Jane is gone. Like, I mean, not
Oh
Mary
yeah,
Jane.
she
Aunt May
getting
is
loved
gone. I
up on
mean,
by some new nigga.
Mary Jane is gone, but Aunt May is gone too, and
Yeah,
he just
Mary Jane over there getting felt up on by some new nigga.
he looked like he was about to jump across the room and fucking
Boy, let me tell you,
spider monkey punch him.
I wouldn't be able to hold my composure in that type of situation,
Keyblade,
dog.
you Spider Man, bro. You
I
gotta
don't care,
lock
dog.
in, man.
I don't
Come
care,
on,
dog.
man. Like,
I'd have did it.
damn.
I would have did it sneakily. I probably would have webbed the cabinet and made it smack him in the back of the
Okay.
head or some
All
shit.
right. Slick shit. I'm with that. I'm with
Yeah, I
that
would have
type
did
of
some slick
shit.
shit. I wouldn't have did
Cause you can't.
pull a Doc Ock and punch his jaw off. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck
No.
you
Don't do
doing?
that, dog. Cause it's crazy. Cause
Uh,
he don't. They don't know anything about who he is at all. Cause he didn't ever put in the effort to try. It seems like he's gonna be trying in this movie though.
yeah, it seems like he's like gonna like try to. I don't think he's gonna try to get them to remember. I think he's just gonna try to like form some type of friendship with them, so that way he knows,
If they're
you know,
okay
they're
and
yeah.
they're good and shit. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I can't wait to see
Um,
it. I'm excited to fucking see the movie.
One point in the trailer that really got me thinking was that part where they showed him getting the key to the city,
Oh yeah,
and then it cuts to MJ and Ned on the couch
yeah.
watching it.
Mm-hmm.
What really got me about that specific shot is that Ned is like way back here,
Mm-hmm.
chilling, watching it from like way back here. Meanwhile, MJ is like up close, looking like genuinely concerned and interested into what's going on this TV. I was like, this. I was like, I think she's either starting to remember or she's figuring out who he is, like she did in Far From Home.
Right. That would
It's
make a
gonna be
lot of
one of the
sense.
two.
What do you think? What do you think the end of this? Do you think we're gonna get another spider character? You think we're gonna get like Gwen or something like that?
I don't think we're gonna get another Spider character, mainly because Sony is greedy.
That's what I was saying to one of my homies. I was like, man, Sony is they're not gonna give up anybody, bro.
Yeah, Sony is greedy. I don't think we're gonna get any other Spider characters, but but if they were, the only one that would make sense is Miles because they're doing Secret Wars.
Got it.
So Miles would be the only one that would make sense if they were to introduce another Spider character. There was a fan made poster going around. I didn't know it was fan made at first because so many people were taking it as an official poster.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I like to do my due diligence, and other people don't. So I went to Marvel Studios page. I went to Sony's page.
So let me
I
fact
went to
check this shit,
PlayStation's
man.
page. Yeah, ain't no poster. They didn't release no posters for Brand New Day yet.
Right.
So this is definitely a fan made poster because people were taking it at face value. And the poster, their posters, they don't like to reveal details about the plot on their posters.
Mm-hmm.
They just give you a character poster. That's it.
Yeah.
But this specific poster was like, uh, your Peter is sitting upside down on a beam, and the shot is from right side up. So you're looking at the bottom of his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And you got like gum stuck to the bottom of his feet. You got Matt Murdock's attorney at law business card stuck to the bottom of one shoe. On the other shoe, you got some other shit stuck to the bottom of it, and then you see a outline of Miles Morales' Jordans on the beam opposite to his feet.
Right.
I was like, Miles is not in this fucking movie.
People be wanting shit, Keyblade.
People saw that fucking poster and
They
started
ran
making
with that
all
shit.
types of videos. It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, Miles is in the movie. These are
That would be
Miles's
fucking
Jordans.
sick. That would be
I was
sick.
like,
But
dog,
yeah.
this is a fan made poster. I was like, y'all really think they would give away the fact that Daredevil's in the movie off of a poster?
Yeah, I don't
No.
think they would do that. Yeah. I think I'm
I
gonna
was like,
actually when we get
y'all
off
gotta
of here,
use y'all
I'm gonna
brain.
get when we get off here, I'm gonna go watch some fucking Daredevil, bro, because the Jessica Jones is back.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
I want to
I
watch
gotta
that
finish that.
shit, and I really want to lock in with my Marvel shit. And I know Wonder Man too got approved for a season
Got
2.
yeah, season 2.
That
Yeah.
that shit's fire. I'm very excited about that. A lot of not many Marvel shows get greenlit for season 2s and shit like that, so that's always a
Well,
good thing.
that's because before they didn't have a separate team for specifically Marvel television.
Mm.
That team only just showed up with Daredevil Born Again season 1.
So what were they doing with fucking Agatha and fucking all of that other stuff?
All of those were just supposed to be limited series. Cuz
Gotcha.
you notice none of them except for Loki got a season 2.
That's what I was saying. I guess they were just. That's what I thought they were just cooking and trying to figure it out and see
Yeah,
what
they
the
were
heck.
trying to figure it out. They used Loki as a blueprint
Mm.
and then went from there, which is why all of their Marvel television stuff has gotten so much better.
Yeah, Marvel TV is very good.
Yeah,
Shows are very
Marvel
good.
television stuff has gotten so much better because they use Loki as a blueprint. Loki is their best show that they've ever done.
Yeah, Loki was so fucking good, bro.
Loki was so good, and I think it was mainly because of the character work of Loki.
Yeah,
Like him going, especially them using 2012 Loki and not the Loki that already redeemed himself with Thor,
right. Mm-hmm.
but using 2012 Loki where he's like still
Fucked
deep
up.
in his
His devious ways
yeah.
and
And I
him
was like, and then seeing
changing
him
and
going
like
through a
yeah,
whole redemption arc
yeah, that shit was
again,
fucking
I loved
cool.
it.
Yeah, it was so good, bro. And the TVA
Loki was
shit was
always
cool.
Loki was
Yeah,
always one of my favorite
yeah,
characters.
I
I saw
really
somebody
always
wearing a
fucked with
TVA
Loki.
shirt at my job.
Yeah, I always fucked with Loki. Loki's character was always interesting to me.
I I'm always partial to characters that can create illusions and clones.
Why?
I am always partial to those. I don't know because of Naruto.
I'm dead because of Naruto, yo. The show where niggas can
Yeah,
make clothes, yo.
Naruto is my favorite anime, so I am partial to any ability that can make clones or illusions.
He said, man, that shit ain't like, man, how my nigga Naruto do it, man. That shit ain't like, come on, man. Y'all got to get the clone system right, nigga. Like, come
That's
on.
like when I play Apex and I realized Mirage can make clones. I was like, "Yo, that's my main right there."
He said, yo, this my shit, man. Clones everywhere, yo.
Yeah, oh, that's my main right there. I don't give a fuck how ass the power his ability set is. I need it.
That's funny, though. I respect it, though. I understand it, though. That's what I say, man. But I know Marvel, hopefully they just go in a good direction and we keep on getting good shit. Hopefully after Doomsday, the hype of that, hopefully that movie's just good and everything. I think Spider-Man is going to be a really good starting point for this year for their
Yeah,
movies.
to get them to
Yeah,
Doomsday. Yeah,
yeah, to get
because I
them
think
to
the only
Doomsday. I don't think
only
anything else
movies.
is. What else
I
is?
was about to say the only movies from Marvel this year are Spider Man and Doomsday,
That's great. I feel like that's
and
good.
I'm pretty sure the only movie for them next year is Secret Wars.
That's a beautiful thing. Y'all should do
Because
that.
it's the same formula for Infinity War and Endgame.
Right.
I think there was one movie that came out before Infinity War,
Mm-hmm.
and then Infinity War came out, and then the next year it was Endgame in May that year.
Yeah, I think that formula is not bad. I know people are saying they should have ended it after Endgame, but it's like if there's more stories to tell, I'm not mad at Marvel telling more stories. I get that
Because
y'all.
the thing about Marvel is that they have an endless amount of
Yeah,
stories
no,
because their
yeah,
comics cover so many different storylines.
right. And I
I
and
was
I,
like,
I
so
go
and these characters, if you get tired of these characters, that's the whole point of them having legacy characters. So
right.
now these characters feel fresh again and they can
Mm-hmm.
tell newer stories.
Yeah.
But then even the cinematic fans don't like the legacy characters because they think they're trying to force women into these roles. And I'm just like, but these are legitimate legacy characters for each person.
So sorry, bro. We live in a weird world, man.
It's like people didn't like Hawkeye because Kate Bishop was taking over the Hawkeye man. So I was like, but that's literally what she does.
But I was about to say, doesn't that happen? Like, isn't that a
That's
thing? Like,
literally what she does.
yeah, that's weird, dude.
It's the same thing with Ironheart. People hated that because
Yeah,
like
that shit made me so
she's not
mad.
Iron Man. Oh yes, we know she's not Iron Man. She doesn't take up the mantle of Iron Man either. She just looked up to Tony Stark.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
That's all. I fuck with that though. And she got her own story and her own path. Why does every character have to be linked in a super crazy regard to the other character where it's like doesn't need to be like that, brother.
That's what that. Yeah, this is just dumb
It's
shit.
cool though. Hopefully we keep getting some fire. I can't wait for Brand New Day. I'm sorry, not Brand New Day. Um what's the hell name of this movie? Uh No Way Home?
No, it is Brand New
Oh,
Day.
was it Brand? Okay. See, I'm getting
Yeah,
fucked up.
No
Brand
Way
New.
Home is the previous one.
Yeah. I really feel like the fights in this are going to be very fucking
Oh, the
good.
fights are gonna be so good.
Like the
The
fight
fights are gonna be
choreography is going to be
so
really
good.
good. I feel like in a lot of the Spider-Man movies, they've always had really good fights. So I feel like they just going to turn up from there, man. And some of the previews in the trailer of just Pete using some of his new powers, it's looking like, or just some of the shit he's
Hmm.
doing. Seem like my boy season, man. It's Peter, man. He's doing his thing, and that's Spider-Man. He
Yep,
really
he's been
locked
in New
in.
York for 4 years doing this
Locked
shit.
in, just fighting crime, just doing what he got to do. So he is seasoned Spider Man in some regard. He been through some shit. So I really want to see
Hmm.
how he gonna move with that. So I'm very excited to see it. I can't wait,
Yeah,
man.
I'm so
Can't
excited
wait.
for this.
I
And then
can't
him
wait.
and Frank Castle said, "What the hell, Frank? You hit me with your car."
I just love
Ran that
John.
motherfucker
I
smooth
just love
over.
John Berthold, bro. He's just a great Frank Castle,
Ran him
bro.
smooth over.
Said mother, watch your
He was
mouth.
like zip. He was like he
Go
was like
on,
cry
Frank.
about it. He
I'm
webbed up his
fucking
gun. He was
dead.
like, "All right, suit yourself." Shot him. I'm like, "Damn."
Bah.
Then the crazy thing is when he did the slingshot back
Mm-hmm.
to his van, he didn't even
He didn't
hit.
hit
He didn't
him.
even kick
Yeah, he
him.
kicked through the
He
window.
kicked through the windshield and then bitch slapped him out the front
Yeah.
seat.
I was like, yo, this is gonna be such a great movie, bro. And I feel like it's gonna have some nice, funny moments. I feel like Tom
And
Holland
then
as
webbed up his mouth and was like,
Spider
"Go
Man.
home." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh man."
I wonder, and I forgot they announced that. Now that we talking about Spider Man, I just thought about it. The Spider Man Noir. I know they announced it, but like, I'm wondering when that did it. I wonder if that shit came out or not.
I don't think it did.
I don't think
I
it
don't
did
think it
either.
came
Q.
out.
I remember that they announced it. I know Nicolas Cage is supposed to be
Is
doing.
reprising
Yeah,
his role as Spider Noir. Yeah.
yeah. So that's gonna be cool.
Um. Did it come out yet?
Because I know they announced it.
May 27th.
Oh, okay. We getting close. We getting close.
Yeah, May 27th.
We getting close. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he's reprising his role from Into the Spider Verse. So basically, this is going to be basically telling his origin story.
I need to watch Into the Spider Verse, bro. I
Have you
watched
not
it.
seen it?
I seen the first one. I didn't watch
Yeah,
the
Into the.
second one.
Oh, that's Across the Spider Verse.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
Second one's so good.
Yeah.
Second one is
I've
so
seen so
good.
many clips from it. Yeah. I seen the first
So
one in
good.
theaters. I remember. I didn't see the
Actually, I
second
think
one.
Across the Spider Verse is on Netflix,
Yeah, I
if
think it
I'm not
is. I need to
mistaken.
watch it.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Did the Darth Maul shit come out yet, or is that in April? I know a
Um,
Darth Maul like animated like limited series is supposed to be coming out about his
Star
origin.
Wars Mall.
Yeah, Maul.
That comes out April 6th.
Okay, got some shit to look forward to. Star Wars animation shit is always enjoyable.
Oh yeah, Star Wars animation
So
is
that's gonna be
amazing.
fun to see and watch Maul's fucking origin story.
Oh, also to really rope back to Spider Man really quick because it
Mm-hmm.
just popped in my head. Keith David was in that trailer doing a voiceover,
Was he really?
and I'm like, yeah. When they were doing the whole bit about spiders having three life cycles,
Oh yeah.
that was Keith David, and
Oh.
I'm like, I didn't hear nothing about him being in this movie,
Neither did I.
but that voice is unmistakable.
Yeah. I didn't even
There's no
know. I
mistaking
didn't
his
even
voice.
recognize that. Damn. Oh shit.
And I'm just like, well, now what fucking role could he be playing in this fucking movie?
I hope this movie got a decent runtime to it too. I hope we got some decent runtime
Oh
to it.
yeah. I'm
Hopefully it's
hoping we
not
get
too
like a
short.
good 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a good 2 hours, man. Or maybe
Yeah,
two
I
hours
need like a good
30.
2 hours.
Like, 2 hours 15. I'm not mad at that, man. Something
Yeah,
nice.
I don't
Cause
need nothing. I don't need nothing. Don't give me nothing that's like an hour 30,
yeah,
because I'll
please
be
don't do
pissed.
that. Please do not do that.
I'll be so pissed. I need a
Please do not
minimum
do
of
that.
two
Yeah,
hours.
no, please don't do that, bro. I need that movie to at least be 2 hours. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
I need a minimum of 2 hours.
I wonder what those end credits gonna look like.
Most likely something to set up Doomsday, and
More
then because
doomsday shit.
yeah, because there's nothing else in between the two, so
There
it's
ain't
gonna
nothing
have to
else to
be
set
something
up.
for
Yeah,
Doomsday.
it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good year for entertainment, like we were saying in the beginning of the year. So I guess I could do a
Yes, it
quick
is.
video game review
Oh
for
yeah,
y'all
go
before
ahead.
we get out of here. I did end
Let
up
them know.
finishing Resident Evil Requiem. Um, just me being a person who's played a lot of the games.
Hit them with the
This is
wreck.
definitely one of my favorites up there with Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. I like Resident Evil 5 a lot too. And I like RE2 remake a lot. But this one is really fucking good. The first and second act of the game is really good. And the third act of the game is just fucking like it's just crack, nigga. You just full steam forward, nigga. It's just fire, nigga. Like you just doing a bunch of incredible shit and getting a lot of cool lore about characters that you love. And like the final boss fight wasn't that crazy. It was a little easy, but I feel like if you played the game on like insanity mode or whatever, it'll probably be a little bit more difficult. But yeah, just figuring out shit about Leon, knowing that Chris is, still in the mix. It's gonna be cool seeing where Grace is gonna be, and her arc is like, starting now as a Resident Evil character. So everything was really good. I see why the game got a 9.4. Like, it was a really fucking good game, and the ending, I wasn't expecting to like pick a ending. That was my first time doing that in a Resident Evil game where I got to like pick a good or bad ending. So when you do
Mm-hmm.
beat the game, I wonder what the fuck you gonna pick. But one of my homies ended up picking the bad ending, and he was like, it's bad, like it fucking sucks." I was like, "Oh shit!" So I'm happy I got the good ending. I won't talk about all of that shit, but yeah, man, that one was great. Now we're finally over to Crimson Desert, and man, bro, I know that game is very polarizing right now. Man, I will just tell y'all, I'm not super deep into the game just yet. I'm probably like, I would say maybe 5 hours in. I've barely scratched the surface. If you played Red Dead or any game with a crazy big map, this shit is like, it's a lot to do, but it's a very fucking fun game, dog. So definitely, if you get a chance to get it, cop it, even or just watch some gameplay. Like, it's very enjoyable. And if you are thinking about getting it, I would say just get it, man, or wait for a sale if you feel skeptical. But I would say if you're
Mm-hmm.
really excited about getting it and it looks interesting to you, don't let the reviews and all this shit on the internet like destroy your opinion of the game. Form your own opinion. It's really okay to do that. Like, that's why I bought the game. I've been talking about this game before it even came out. I knew when it came out it was going to be one of those games where it was like, this shit is trash, or this shit is amazing, or this game has so many fucked up mechanics, this game has so many cool mechanics. It was going to be one of those games. So form your own opinion, play the game. I'm enjoying it right now. I think IGN gave it like a 6 or some shit like that. I'm
I
not
saw that.
done with
Yeah.
the game, so I'm not going to rate it like now, but like while it's in process, I'm giving it definitely a cool like 8.5 right now. Like, it's not bad. It's not like the power system is cool. Like, it's an action sandbox game, so it really wasn't. It's not like The Witcher 3 where you're gonna go into this game and have all this lore and all this like crazy ass shit where you're gonna attach to the character right away. I think Cliff is a cool character. I think the other two characters that you play, I haven't ran into them just yet, but I think it's like a GTA fantasy style type of thing where, like, they all have their own separate stories too, and some things are probably going to come together. And I'm enjoying it so far. If you're a fan of like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and some of that shit too, it'll scratch that itch too. So it's a good game, bro. It's a really good game. And I feel like games right now, we got great shit out there, and I also feel like we got some ass shit out there, but that's all up to your opinion about it, dog. So it's like, play the shit you love. Make sure you checking out some shit, and don't stop yourself from checking out some shit that you think is amazing because some other person told you it was ass. Just wanted to say that. And yeah, man, that was the end of my little game
Mm.
reviews. I don't have any other games I'm looking forward to right now. Crimson Desert is literally the only game I've been playing, and like Marvel Rivals and the other shit. So that's what my game has been on my streaming. That's what I've been doing, man. But yeah, I just had to break down Crimson Desert. That shit is fun as a bitch, man. So form your own
I just
opinions, y'all.
saw. I just saw a post. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is the first movie trailer to cross 1 billion views.
God damn. God. That tell you how popular Spider Man is, bro. That tell you. That tell you. That nigga Spider Man
Yeah,
is popular, bro. He is so
boy,
popular.
I am so
Yeah,
ready
I'm
for this
excited,
fucking
bro.
movie.
I can't wait to be in the theater, sit down with my icy and my popcorn. Yep. Give me some candy. Might give me a slice of pizza, curly. I might really lock in on that day,
I'm getting
Keyblade.
nachos,
On
dog. I'm being
me.
there. I'm gonna have 2 boxes of
Ah.
nachos chilling because I ain't getting up out my
I'm
seat.
not getting up, y'all. Fuck is you
I am not
talking
getting up
about?
out my seat.
I'm turning on the recline. I'm looking at the screen, and then that's it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
there. I'm locked into the movie. Over. And if it's fire, I might see it again. You don't never
Nah,
know.
facts. I don't know. I'm seeing it again regardless.
It's gonna be fire, Keyblade. I'm already knowing, bro. But I guess this might be the end of this episode, y'all. Is there anything else important on the gauntlet? Anything important on the list?
Mm, Nah, I covered everything.
I think we knocked
We
out all
covered
our
everything. We got
cues.
everything. Yeah.
We knocked out
I'm
everything.
getting
Smooth
better at this.
episode. A clean little hour eight. So that's what I'm saying. We getting
Yeah,
there.
we
We getting
getting
there.
better at this. We done knocked 50 minutes off the time.
Eventually we gonna get to a good 45. You know, we're gonna get to a good hour in that range, then we'll be perfect. Cause I feel like the shorter we make it, but we also still get the information in, it'll still have people be
Yeah.
able to lock in with the episodes. So they don't
Yes,
look at the
sir. Yes,
runtime and be
sir.
like, oh shit, nigga, almost 2 hours. God damn. I don't know these niggas
Mm-hmm.
yet. Like
Right.
so I get it, yeah. No, great episode, bro. Great episode.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all.
We
We appreciate
appreciate
y'all every
y'all
week. We
already.
see we see the well, I see the amount of listens that we get per episode. So I appreciate y'all for even listening and tuning in every week that we drop an
No, yeah,
episode.
we
So I
appreciate y'all.
definitely
Thank you.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Yeah, whoever's been listening, whoever's been locking in with us, we really do appreciate this. Like we always tell y'all, consistency is key. So we not stopping. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep planning things out. Stuff gonna keep happening. I know this episode's ending,
Hmm.
but don't worry. We will talk about Invincible in the next episode. We did not forget.
Yes.
Don't
Yes,
forget,
we
y'all.
will.
Don't forget. We ain't
Because
forget. Y'all don't
that
forget.
episode comes out
Yeah, and I was about to say it would be good for
today,
us to.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we can watch that. Then we'll
So
have 4 episodes to go ahead and lock in
to
with.
go ahead and do
Yeah,
a review.
yeah,
That'll probably be the start of next week's
yeah. So
episode.
y'all look forward
Jumping
to
straight
that.
into those first 4 episodes of Invincible.
Exactly on episode 20, y'all. So if there's nothing else on the gauntlet, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Like we
We
always
do.
say, consistency is key. Stay
Yes, it
on your
is.
P's and Q's and make sure you locking in. Get some rest. Cause you already know, man, shit could
Some
get
rest.
deep.
Drink some water.
Drink some water, wash your face,
Drink
brush your
some
teeth,
water.
eat some fruit, eat your veggies. Make sure niggas is right out there, man. We gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.